And we are on the air. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the show that put in to have the whole studio made of Jello shots. This is the Sports Box, where the only opinion that matters. It's right here. I am Mike Galetta, a.k.a. Hamilton Mike, along with my partner, Brian, the Ranger Retarded. What are you paying somebody to
Where are the Jello shots?
Are you paying somebody to take this shit away so I can't throw anything?
Maybe. Where's the Jello shots?
I'd like the whole studio to be in Jello shots. That'd be phenomenal. I'd be eating the whole studio. Anyway, today we are going to talk about the NHL preseason picks, our finals per se. We did it last year. We're going to do it again this year. Brian, why don't you kick us off?
So here's my Eastern Conference playoff teams. Out of the Metropolitan, I have Pittsburgh, Columbus, and Washington. In the Atlantic, I have Toronto, Tampa, and Montreal. My Eastern Conference wildcards, your New York Rangers, and the surprise Carolina Hurricanes. That's my Eastern Conference playoffs. And to me, a team to come out of the Eastern Conference, I'm going to go on a limb here. The Toronto Maple Leafs. I just love what they've done. I love the addition of Marlowe to a young team. Austin Matthews, William Nylander. I think the only thing that can kind of derail, I don't love their defense, and the goaltending is a bit of a question mark, but I think that Matthews has enough with this team, and Canada will go nuts. I think Toronto comes out of the East.
Is Phil Kessel still have a good year? Oh, he's in Pittsburgh.
He is.
That's right.
He is.
How's
your East, Mike?
My East, you know, it's kind of similar. You talk about Pittsburgh, Columbus, and the Rangers, and then you talk about the Atlantic. I talk about Tampa, Toronto, and Montreal. Okay. The two wildcard teams are a little different. I got the Capitals and the Senators getting back in there. Kind of looks like almost last year. Yeah. Anyway, the surprise of my Eastern Conference, as well as Brian's, is the Toronto Maple Leafs.
It's a great pick.
Hey, you like that? I do like the offseason. I think they do have a lot of firepower. Austin Matthews, although the Marlowe pick isn't going to get them over the hump, it's going to help the cause with some better leadership there. I like Toronto getting to the finals.
Let me ask you this: if you had to name maybe their biggest threat, who do you think that might be?
For Toronto?
Yeah,
I'd say Pittsburgh. You got to say Pittsburgh.
Well, I'm going to say Tampa. I'm going to say Tampa because I think that Toronto needs to be at home to get through this. Yeah. But I think Toronto's an easier road to.
But I think if you're going to beat the man.
Woo!
You got to beat a man.
Let's hope somebody else.
You got to beat a man. You got to beat the man. So I think Toronto has enough firepower to take out the Penguins this year.
Fair enough. So we'll head out west. Yep. My Central Division playoff teams are Minnesota, St. Louis, and Nashville. Yep. My Pacific teams are Anaheim, Edmonton, and your favorite, not really, the Los Angeles Kings. And the Kings make their way back in. No, my Western Conference wild cards, the Sharks and the Stars. And my pick to come out of the Western Conference, they're going to love me in Canada, the Edmonton Oilers. Again, there's a theme here. Young team, superstar guys up front, drafted well. They could have got there last year. I just think that this is going to be, again, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, they're just loaded in this team. You got to love Edmonton. And I think that the addition of Ryan Strom's a bit of a underrated addition to that team. This
is going to be a very weird prediction because right now in the Central I have Minnesota, Nashville, Dallas. And then in the Pacific I have Edmonton, Anaheim, and the Sharks of San Jose in there because I think LA is not good enough. Okay. My wild card is going to be the St. Louis Blues and the surprising Arizona Cardinals. Or Cardinals.
Coyotes?
Arizona Coyotes. Yeah, that team out there.
Okay.
Now, my team to go to the finals, Brian, I was on the fence with this. I kind of thought Dallas in the beginning, but I got to come over to the dark side. I think the Edmonton Oilers can get there as well. You know I've been touting the Edmonton Oilers with Connor McDavid, Cam Talbot in goal. You know, this team's got firepower. This team's got youth. I think they can make a serious run. So, folks, this could be a Sports Box first. We're on the same page with the NHL, Toronto, Edmonton.
They're going to love us in Canada.
Oh, my God.
A lot of Canadian fans,
Can you get Don Cherry on the show?
I mean, I don't know if we're big enough for Don Cherry. Not yet. Maybe one day.
I love his ties. They're phenomenal. So who do you think at the end? Who do you think
win the Stanley Cup? Toronto and Edmonton. Wow.
I'd start singing the O Canada thing, but you wouldn't know who I'm talking about.
I got to tell you, you know, and I'm going to go on a record and say I think the ratings won't be terrible in the United States because I think they got star power.
Yeah.
Toronto.
Oh, I'm going Edmonton. I'm going Gretzky's going to be happy again. So there we go, Rob. I knew it couldn't last long.
Well, you know, they haven't won since 1967.
So it's the feel-good factor.
It's not the feel-good factor. I just think that they've done enough in the past 50 years.
Connor McDavid right here.
Connor McDavid.
Right here. I'm going to be drinking out of it. So, anyway, thank you for watching our prediction preview show for the NHL. I'm sure you love that we were both on the same page. It won't be too much longer. Remember that.
Yeah, right.
So remember, you can always get good content here if you need it.
Listen, we're on Facebook. We're on Twitter at Sportsbox Show. We got a lot of great content for you guys. We do Facebook Live on occasion, so check us out there. But if nothing else, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really do appreciate it. Our numbers are doing really well. We're really happy about that. We want to keep bringing you the great content that we keep bringing you, so keep on keeping on.
I think I've heard it before. Is that like trust the process?
Trust the process.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Remember, at the Sports Box, the only opinion that matters, folks, is really right here. Thanks for watching. See you.
This episode of the Sports Box is brought to you by Mic'd Up Entertainment and DJ Mike Velardi. For all of your event planning needs, make sure you contact Mike at 609-864-5925 and tell him that you saw him on the Sports Box.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget to subscribe.